Well, it's Slaughter Newt again. Welcome back to my walkthrough of Far Cry 5, a real life walkthrough. And it's my version. As of right now, it's nighttime here on the island, and I told you I would show you what was up at the radio tower, what you get up here. And I have the 1911 pistol out. From now on, I'll just call it a pistol. And Dutch will start speaking here in a second.
Now that you've got your wheels, follow the gravel road off island until you hit the Devil's Fork and see which way the wind takes you. Best of luck, Deputy. I'll call when I've got some new info. Dutch out.
All right, now that Dutch is done, you can come in here. You've got a quad you can use. You've got body armor over there that won't be there when you come back, so don't expect it to be. You've got a pipe that you can use as a melee weapon. You've got a container over here that you can, let's see if we can loot it. We can loot, and that gave us casting and a nitro. So we've got the quad we can use, and over here is a med kit, and we're full of med kits. So, like I said, you'd find a weapon in here. We can take these fasteners, okay? And if you notice, there's a note over there on that filing cabinet. We'll go over there first. Now, while I was off camera, I had a cultist come up to me. You can pause this and read it should you desire. As I was saying, I had a cultist come up to me in the distance, and he was considered a sniper, had a sniper rifle, which is the one that I have on me, okay? It's the AR-CL rifle, okay? The game classifies it as a sniper rifle. Nobody in real life classifies it as a sniper rifle. I'm keeping it because it has a scope on it. That's the only reason I'm keeping it, is because it gives me a leg up on my weapons. But normally the bow would be there, and you could come over here and swap the bow out for the rifle that's here, okay, which we'll swap out, and then you can look and see what we've got, which is an ARC. The L stands for long distance, so, and that's because of the sniper scope that's on it. So we're going to switch back and start doing what I told you. We're going to go get some components, and I'll show you the location on the map, and then we'll take the quad and go there. So, and I also told you I would show you, and it's under the backpack location, the amount of throwables you have, okay, the amount of homeopathics you have already made, okay, the amount of components that you have for homeopathics as well as explosives. And we have no blasting caps, so we can't really make anything that way, so we have to wait. We do have, as you can see, 7 mustard, 6 bliss oil, 0 Jimson weed, 0 prairie fire, and 3 prickly lettuce, and 4 lupin. And we have 1 bottle of liquor, which is a component for Molotov cocktails. So, and then 4 castings and 6 nitro, which the average person would call it C4, and then we have 5 fasteners. And that's it as far as components. So, really don't have anything to make anything. I'll double check. Yeah, because we need the loop in for the fast. So, and that's the one you'd want to take soon when we get ready to do it. So, coming out of there, we're going to get on the quad. Now I'm going to show you on the map where we're going, back to the very first one, and you can see this road right here. We'll be coming off of here. Now I just normally zip across the woods once I can get to it, straight up this road, okay, the zigzag road, and where we're going is right here. But there is a fast travel location right here on this turn. So you want to make sure you locate that fast travel point for a later date, so you can always hit the fast travel point, run up the road, and get the prairie fire. There's a whole batch of it right there. So that's what we're going to do, and I will show you how to do it. The easiest way to do it. All right. Here we go. Now the magic blue line will show you, and a lot of times you'll look and see the magic blue line is wrong, so you'll have to look at the map yourself and decide which way you want to go. So, like I said, I normally go up this way, and there's the magic blue line again over here, and straight up and over. And you'll find...
You've crossed into the henbane. Don't trust anything you see. And sure as shit, don't believe a word that Faith says. Also, steer clear of those white flowers. They seem harmless, but they will fuck your shit up.
Okay,
If
you
don't
heard
believe
him.
me, just wait until you come across some of those shambling junkies. Cult calls them angels. But they'll tear through you like shit through a goose.
All right. Here's the location I told you to make sure you got marked on your map. So now we're going to look at the map and make sure we got it marked. And we haven't marked it yet. So, why it hasn't marked it, I don't know, but it didn't mark it. There we go. We discovered it. Now you can see the name of it here on the map. It's the Pillars of Eden. That's the fast travel point you want. Okay? So now we'll go on up the road and put this in the woods. And I always go up over here, come down, work my way through the woods, and stop it right about here, so that I'm there where I need to be. And what we'll do is we'll fast travel back the other way when we get done. It'll be faster. But we're also going to get another perk point while we're here. It's just up around the corner over there. So we're going to run across, slide, that's the B button, tap it, which also puts you into sneak mode. Okay. Continue on through over this little ridge. And keep checking your surroundings. A lot of times you'll find a cougar or one of the angels will come walking this way. Now you come down this ridge here. And you should come up, there we go. There's prairie fire in the gully. That's one. Okay. And I usually take the ones farthest out first. So there's another one. And then to my left, another one. Another one. Okay. And it'll tell us when we get maxed out on Prairie Fire. You can carry 7 homeopathic components total all at one time. 7 of each. So we'll take this one, and then we'll take this one, and that should be, it should be the last one here. Double check. See, we're full. Now, so we've already been here. Now I'm going to show you on the map where there's a perk point that you can get right off the bat. Sorry, I had to cough. I muted myself. So what we'll take is that off, and then it's right over here as you go up. Okay. Now you're going to know you're there because across the river, or the creek, whatever you want to call it, will be a merchant sign. So you know you're in the right spot. So it's all you got to worry about. So back over here, we've already got all of our Prairie Fire. Keep sneaking. Now you can come out of it. Just be careful of your surroundings. Constantly scan and listen. So, and you see the marker up on the screen of the merchant. So that's in front of us. So what we want to do is follow that. Which will take us in the right direction because we're looking for a cave. And this will be our second perk point. So there's the merchant across the river. Here's where the cave is. You can walk right up to it. Okay. There's a repel point here, but we can't use it because we don't have a repel rope. And it looks like some type of creature has killed these guys. But you go on in the cave, and sitting on this guy's body is a perk point. Take it. That's a second perk point. That's 2 up. Now we might as well take the loot bag, and it gives us fasteners and a casting. So 2 fasteners and 1 casting. So we're done there. Now, I would highly recommend, this is the only perk you've got to get right now, or the only item you have to get, spend a perk point on. It costs you 1 perk point, and I'll show you where that's at. You come over here and scan to the diamond, and you see that you've got 2 perk points, and the helmet costs you 1, which is human fish, and parachute, and repel. You're going to need the repel. You don't need any of the other things, but you are going to need the repel. So, spend that perk point. Get your repel, because on the run that I'm getting ready to start doing, you'll need the repel to get through it. So we come back out. Okay. And we're here already. So what we want to do is fast travel back to Dutchess Island, which Dutchess Island is always in the center of your map. You got John's region, Face region, Jacob's region, and then you got Jacob's region. That shouldn't be Jacob's, that should say Joseph's region. Okay, Joseph's compound. And then you got Jacob's region, Joseph's compound. We'll get to that one we'll eventually make our way to his compound, but not right now. But if you want to, go for it. I'm going back to Dutchess Island. The fast travel point will be the central radio tower. You can mark it if you want, or just hit the fast travel button. And magically we'll be there in a couple seconds. All right, this is going to be at least a two-parter on doing the perk point run, maybe three, because I'm in no hurry. So we're here at Dutchess Island, and if you scope in or zoom in, you'll see what looks like a boat. Okay, it's actually a jet ski. Mark it by hitting the A button, so you got it locked, so you know right where it's at. And we're going to run there through the island. And there you can see it marked on the... So we can go tag along over there. And we've already been here once, but the boat wasn't here. And if the game doesn't spawn a boat for you, my best recommendation is to reload the game. Okay, quit and reload, and it should spawn it. But normally every time I've been here, it's spawned it. But we're going to go ahead and climb up here and see if we can get some of these components. All right, we've got that one already. I couldn't remember. And we've got that one there. So now we've got the boat or the jet ski. You can jump over onto it and fall off like I do, or just jump in the water and get on it. Now from here, we're going back to the map, and we're going over here to this island right here and get the perk points. Okay, that's our first off Dutchess Island, other than the one that we got up north over by the prairie fire. So this is our second perk point. I try to keep from backtracking, so it makes it easier for you guys to remember. And then all in this meantime now, we're going to be working on handgun kills. So if any cultists get in our way, we will shoot them down with a handgun. Hopefully a headshot, because that's a challenge as well. So here we go. It's marked. And what we'll do is we'll come out and stay as close to Dutchess Island as we can for right now. And it looks like day's breaking. So, and you can see the distance we got to travel on our left. And now we're in John Seed's area. Now we're in Jacob's area.
Listen up, kid. The valley is turning into a war zone. Cults taking food, goods, equipment, whatever they want. Even people. John Seed is forcing them out of their homes and making them join the cult. If folks refuse, well, let's just say they ain't treated well. Worst of it seems to be centered around Falls End, so I'd head that way.
Alright. Now that's twice Dutch has told us to go to Falls
These mountains
End.
are home to Eli and his whitetail militia. Now they're heavily armed and wary of outsiders. Just my kind of people, huh? But I haven't heard anything from Eli in days. So I expect they're already at war with Jacob Seed. The only message I did get was from my niece, Jess. She said the cult had turned the lumber mill into a prison camp. Maybe you can start there.
Okay. See, he's giving you different options as where to start. Now we've got a boat out there that's traveling, and that is carrying explosives or designated as one of the items that you need to blow up. So we parked our jet ski fairly decent. We can always push it back into the water. Now we're going to come over here to the prepper stash, And that's what this run is, the prepper stash run. Okay. And pause and read that should you desire. Okay. Now I always do this one because it gives you that marker. Now it will go away as you get closer, but see this buoy? You got to find one out there. And you need that marker in your central search zone. So swim out. And then stop. Take a look at your map. Okay, you can see where the marker is. You can see where we are. We got to go a little bit farther. Now you can do this without the human fish. Here's one marker. Let's see if it's where we need to be. It's saying that's where we need to be. So there's the buoy. Dive down. And you'll see the white dot. That's the key. That's what you want to pick up. Take it and swim up. Yeah, you're hearing me drown, but I'll be up to the surface in a second. All right, I'm at the surface, and now we swim back over here. And to be unseen by the cultists, dive down and swim underwater. That will hide you. Don't go too deep. Just swim. Okay, you're about out. Squat back down. Reach over to the handgun. Okay. Now we can unlock the box. And here you go. Your big pile of cash. And 3 perk points. Mr. Fumblefingers decided he wanted to shoot a shot off. Luckily it's nerfed. Now, you have 2 options. If you look on your map, we'll come up here into the bushes so we don't get seen while we're looking at this. And hide here. Look on your map, and you'll see a plane here. You can use the plane, or you can use the boat that you left right here. And we want to go all the way over to this island right here. That's our next prepper stash. So it's totally up to you. If you use the plane and you don't have a parachute, which you can get a parachute for 1 perk point, you have to land it. Or you can use the boat and go over and up and over. Now, what I do is if I'm here and I use the boat, I swing through it straight here and come up, because this is another location right here where there's a component, a homeopathic component. It's the lupin. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone, catch that, get back on your boat, and go on over to the island right there. Just remember, it's in Silver Lake. So back we go out of the map. Okay. We can hear them. Now eventually you're going to need the parachute, so that's totally up to you. And it says push, so you can just push it right back into the water. Alright, we got more cultists coming by. Okay. Excuse me. And you can use your boat. Alright, won't let us go. So we gotta push it some more. Alright, we're in the water now. I'm hearing more. It depends upon you if you want to play it safe or not. I myself like to play it safe. And from this distance you can't tell if I'm a cultist or not. And hit your left trigger and take her back. Here we go. Right now, they're not looking for you too heavy. But later in the game, they will be. So. And then we go down. Verify on your map where you're going. See, there's Jacob's or Joseph's Island down this way. Make the left under the bridge. And Bain River, we're over in Face area now. And then there's the little breezeway. And then this way right up here. On this island to your right. Where you want to go. Park your boat nice, and you can see the looping right here. Okay. Collect it, and there's looping for days here.
Damp. If you find yourself running low on funds, the best way to make a quick buck is to go hunting. There's a lot of folks out there who'll pay good money for meat and skins.
Okay, this is the primary area for looping. You can find it throughout anywhere else in the game. So, with that being said, we're going to go on up to the island we were heading for. And they're going to be right on our rears, 2 and 3. And we don't need to park this that pretty. We can, but we may use it, so we'll just park it right here. Get off. Squat down. Okay. Come on up. And here's the next prepper stash. Pause the video and read that should you desire, but the easiest way is to just follow what I'm going to do. So, track it. That way it gives you the markers that you need. And now this swim can be done without the human fish. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. You've got to be precise and fast. So, I'm going to show you that I have no human fish perk on. Alright, there's the human fish perk right at the top. It's going to cost me 1 perk point. I don't have it. So, close that off, and in the water we go. Now, take your time. We're going to go through this window right here. Down we go and swim fast. As if you were running. And you can hit this chest right here. And come on up and out. Okay. I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I'm not dead. See, it can be done. It's a lot easier with the human fish perk, but it can be done. Now, we'll climb up the ladder. There's usually a bag of components, and I'll show you where those are at. Usually sitting right here, but they're not there. So, up the ladder again, and activate the switch. I don't know why the controller's doing that. But alright, now you jump out here and come down and dive into the water. The first dive is a short underwater swim. Alright, you can see it right there. Come on over. Right off to your right. Up and in. Okay. And that marker is a cultist on the other side of the island. Now, this one is a long swim. So, it can be done. Just remember, you have to see the green merchant sign as you're swimming under the water. Always go to your left and you'll see that sign. So here we go. Down under, swim, go to your left, go to your left, go to your left. You can see the sign up in front of us. Okay. Swim through, over and up. Okay. You're out of, you can breathe, so take a second. Interact with the door and climb up. Now don't go rushing into the room too far. Because if you hear it, there's a snake in here someplace. And I know right where the snake is. So hop up. Come on, Gabe. There we go. Hop up. Okay. And you slowly creep around. And you'll see it coiled up. There you go. And it's supposedly a rattlesnake. Now I usually shoot it about 3 to 4 times. Reload. Okay. And you know it's dead. So now you can do your looting. Okay. And collect your cash and your perk points. And the card for the door behind you. Now we don't need first aid kit. We do need the money. We don't need the arrows. We can loot to the container. But we don't need the body armor. Now that body armor should be here when you come back if you need to. Now in the other room, once we open this door, is an answering machine, which you can play.
Not sure how I did it, but I'm awful sorry about crashing the dredge into your bunker.
Okay. And we have a safe that's locked. Now there's 2 ways you can get into the safe. You can blow it open, or you can, or 3, there's actually 3 ways. Blow it open, lockpick it, or use the blowtorch, the repair torch to get into it. I personally wait. That way I don't waste my components for my explosives on just blowing open the safe. 9 times out of 10, you're going to find money. If you've played the game before, there's only going to be money in there. If you haven't played it before, there could be silver bars in here. So, you know, if you're urgent about that, go ahead and make your explosive your remote explosive and then blow it open. Myself, I'm going to wait. And with that, we'll come over here and you can read the note. And we're going to call it a video right here. Okay. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. And we will carry on from this location, going to the next location. Thank you and have a great day.